What's up, YouTube? This is your host, Brendan Manis of the Mega Hunt Fish channel. So, if you guys didn't notice, if you follow my Facebook, I did go to the ocean and fished a little bit, relaxed and everything. Also, I do want to mention this. If I don't turn this way, it's because my neck is stiff. It hurts. I think I slept on it wrong. But, coming on here to tell you that I did some fishing when I was down at the ocean. I thought about taking some filming gear, but I didn't, unfortunately. But I caught some new species down there and used a new bait that I have not ever thought in a million years I would ever use. But here's a breakdown of the ocean fishing series that I should have, not should have, but I wished I filmed. So Wednesday we went fishing on a local pier down in Ocean City. We did some kind of inlet, bay, and shore fishing. And we did the local pier. My buddy caught a little flounder like this big. And then fast forward about 2.5 hours, I ended up catching something huge. I don't know what it was. My buddy can actually vouch for it. It really irritates me now I think about it. So I caught something huge. So what I did is this is how it went. There's a current. So there's a current right here, current break, and a current. Lay down. And so there's in the middle of the current break. I threw an American eel out. So in order to use, there was two ways you can rig them. People actually hit the eel off what they're using and throw it out there, or you can do the second option is kill it and use it as cut bait. Me and my buddy, we actually chose to do the whole eel, so we just hit it off the board and threw it out there. And then I hooked into something giant, and my buddy, like I said, can vouch for it. Hooked into something huge. It wouldn't come off the bottom. Me and him both think it was either a ray or a skate. It was probably like the wing of it that came out of the water was like this big. Kind of wish I caught it. It would be my biggest fish to date. So then we didn't get any bites after that. And then I think it was the next day. It was the Thursday before the Saturday we left. We actually went to another pier, the Boardwalk Pier, fished off of it, and not even 5 minutes of throwing our, we took 5 minutes to get the high-low rigs tied up and throw the weights on. He threw a 4-ounce, I was throwing a 3-ounce. So we kind of drifted. So the bait we were using that day, we used squid. We used squid, cut it up, and throw it out there. Not even like 5 or 10 minutes, we get a bite. I get a bite, and come to realize it was a skate, a new species I was wanting to catch and everything. So I caught it, and what happened to me is my buddy didn't really quite explain how to hold them or anything. But so if you can see, I got bit there and bit there by it. Their mouth's like a catfish. It hurt. The only thing is that they clamp a little harder because I have been bit by catfish. Is the fact that when it clamped, it didn't want to let go. So what I did is I had my buddy actually help me. He took the pliers and split the mouth open. And then we threw it over. We caught a total of 6 skates that day. They were clear nose skates. They're harmless and a bunch of other stuff. And then the next day we go on a boat. A boat we had never been on. We usually do the Ocean Princess, but that day we did a bay fishing area. So we went out there. It took us about 22 minutes to get to the spot where we were fishing. First spot, everyone else caught fish. I told my buddy, I was like, you know, it feels good to not finally catch the first fish as us being on the boat. Because that's how it usually goes with him and I. We're like, we drop our lines, bam, we're caught on. And then, so, I think it was either, yeah, it was the second spot. There was 4 spots we fished. On the second spot, I caught a little flounder. I didn't even know I had it on. He's probably about, I don't know, 10, maybe 11 inches. Maybe not. Ranging from like 8 to 11 inches. In order to keep flounder, they have to be 16 inches. And then, like, the very last spot, my buddy caught a slightly bigger flounder than I did. It was probably about 11 3/4, maybe 12 inches. Maybe a little less. I know his was bigger than mine. Out of the whole trip, we have caught skates and flounder. The biggest skate we caught was probably about 3 pounds, probably a little bit bigger. And it might be 4 or 5 pounds, depending, because we didn't have an actual scale to weigh them. But, yeah. So, this is a wrap up for the ocean fishing. Hopefully to do it sometime again this year. But, see you all in the next video.